Alrighty, now that I shifted the screens, now we're running Firestrike. Let's see what happens. I don't know why that happened. I ran two of them on this main screen, and then Firestrike decided to go over there. Interesting, ain't it? I'll make sure when I put this video together that you all see everything from A to Z. So don't worry, I'm not jump cutting anything. This is one video. Now that YouTube allows me to go up to 1 hour. So, and also good too, they allow me to do live streams. So, we'll have to work on that and do some live streaming. Like I told y'all, I'm thinking about doing the live streaming on Sundays. I really want to do it on Sundays. So, this computer can't be half bad if it's running 3D benchmarks. You know, my old system, my old Intel system, could never run 3D Mark. Never. So, you know what's amazing to me is that it does. I'm trying to compare it to systems that were back in like 2019, 2018. To now. So that system I got, it's all the way back to about 2018. But I'll tell you what, for the gaming I do and stuff like that, it runs like a champ still. I ran that computer for 2 years online 24/7. That means it was in game 24/7 for 2 years. You know. Now with AMD, that was Intel that I did that with, and I ran that 2 years solid. 2 years. Now I'm going to test this system right here. This one I got right here. I'm going to test it and run that for 2 years. In game and see if it survives. Now if it survives, if this computer I got right here survives, this one right here, if it survives 2 years, then I will give my props up to AMD. Now Intel, I'm going to give you your props because that computer, that i5 2400 Gen 3, took a beating from me. I mean, seriously beating from me. And running it 24/7 for 2 years solid. But the graphics card that was in there, that was AMD. Because that takes a discrete graphics card. That was, at the time I ran AMD graphics card for 2 years solid. 2 years solid. With that Intel system. It ran great until everybody started upgrading everything and everything else. Then guess what? I had no other choice but to upgrade to the next best thing. The Ryzen 5. When I bought it, I bought the processor for between 130 and 140. Now it's 153. But I'll tell you what, for 153 bucks, $79 motherboard, $54 in RAM, $67 for the M.2 card, the NVMe. And that's 1 terabyte, by the way. 1 terabyte, just to let you know. Now we can look at the score. Now that this is finished, let's go ahead and pull it over. And there you go. Here's the score. 3525. Graphics scores at 3828. Physics scores 21,116. Combined score of 1,241. And the FPS graphics test 1 was 1824 FPS. Graphics 2 test was 1531 FPS. Physics scores was 21,116. Physics test was 67.04 FPS. Combined score the 1241. Combined test is 5.78 FPS. And looking at it right here, as I run this across, right here, down at the bottom in the purple, that stayed above 4.441 gigahertz. Now this is supposed to run at 4.450, so there's not that much of a decline. It's only off by maybe 9 megahertz. This processor is running every bit of 100% of what it says it's supposed to do. And the cool part about it, GPU loads at 99%, close to 100. GPU temperature stayed at 31. CPU temperature stayed at 45. FPS stayed continuous. That's what I was looking for. It stayed continuous between 5 and 7 FPS. Yeah. So, just to say, FPS ain't everything, guys. So, looking at all that, Very impressed, very happy. Very impressed and very happy. So, but anyway, this is going to conclude the end of my test with this, with my computer here for the Ryzen 5 5600G and the Asus B450M-A, the second version. It's a CSM version, but it's an upgrade from the Asus B450M/A CSM. It's just an upgrade. But I'll tell you what, it's a monster and it runs the show. And it does. And, right now I'm recording and doing that at the same time. It does the job. So, but anyway, like and subscribe. Here's my testing of my computer. I did the testing for y'all so you can see. And there it is. Now, if you want me to do more tests on it, let me know, and I'll pull up the testing and I'll do another video on testing. But I can tell you, I don't need to test it. I know what it does. I'm very happy with it, and it's running right out of the box like it's supposed to be. So anyway, y'all have a fine morning, afternoon, or evening, no matter where you are. And do remember, I'm always here, and if you have a question, make sure you put it in the comments below. Let me know, and I will comment back to you. So until the next time, y'all have a fine evening, and do enjoy your night.